Hey Taurus, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. I was away last week, so I apologize for not being around. We're going to start this reading off with a couple of oracle cards just to see what you might be struggling with right now. Okay, so let's see, and then we'll get into the questions. What do we have for Taurus? Release. Okay, so you might be struggling releasing something in your particular life or when it comes to a particular person or connection. The lesson here, it says you have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. So, I feel like this is more about releasing resistance, opening yourself up to a more positive assumption versus a negative assumption. You might be having some negative assumptions about a particular person. Let's see what we have here. Gratitude. Okay, so this is saying, appreciate what it is that you have right now, whatever it is, wherever you're at with a particular person. There's a reason you're at that particular spot with that person. Things may or may not move forward, and it may have absolutely nothing to do with you. Okay, so this, I feel like, is internal resistance, and this is about appreciating wherever you're at, surrendering to the universe, allowing the universe to do its work, and your job is to assume the best. Okay, so let's get into the questions here. The first question is, as if your person were asking you, how are you doing? Very simple question. Let's see how you are doing. All right, let's see what we got here for Taurus. 7 of Swords. All right, so there's that energy that you probably want to release. You might know that something doesn't feel right. It doesn't mean that something isn't right. Something doesn't feel right within you in some way when it comes to this particular person or connection. So let's see what this is about. 7 of Swords and the Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles. All right. And the 6 of Swords. So when we're asking, how are you doing? It feels like Knight of Coins or Knight of Pentacles. This is saying, especially in this particular deck, surrounded in the blue, communication with somebody might feel very slow in the physical world. Okay. You might be starting to wonder if this person is deceiving you in some way. You can see that this card is surrounded in that purple color, which is the crown chakra, which is a knowing. I almost feel like this is the energy that needs to be released. There's a resistance there. You might feel like this person in some way is deceiving you, or you might feel like you're deceiving yourself about a particular person or connection. It's funny how this type of energy can grow. And before you know it, it kind of takes over your thoughts. I feel like you would say that when someone asks you how you're doing, that you are frustrated about how something is moving. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is moving from one point to another, point A to point B. It's like you may not know what point B is, but I do feel like you're moving forward. I do feel like you can see a vision for this connection. This is third eye chakra energy here. So I feel like you can see the vision. So this is what this card is about. You know, having gratitude for where you're at, releasing this Seven of Swords energy, because I feel like you are talking yourself into something that you don't really believe. Or you're starting to convince yourself of something and you do believe it, and that is resistance that needs to go. There's slow communication that is frustrating you. All right, so what is dominating your thoughts? If this person were to ask you, what is dominating your thoughts right now? What are you thinking about right now? Let's see what that would be. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. And then the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles, that is the energy of Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Knight of Pentacles is energy of Virgo. You might be dealing with a Virgo. So when we're asking what you are thinking about, you know, you are thinking that you have a lot to offer and you are ready. Okay, Nine of Pentacles says you're very comfortable in your own skin. You know, you feel good about yourself right now. You might feel good about the vision that you have with this person. You feel good. Queen of Pentacles, it's like, you know, on some level, and again, this is third eye energy here, this dark purple here or dark blue. You know that this is authentic, all right? You feel very genuine when it comes to this particular person. This Seven of Swords energy is definitely something that we need to get rid of, but it's like you're ready to give your pentacles. You're ready to share your pentacles. You're ready to nurture something or somebody. It feels like you have a lot of love to give. You're comfortable, you're doing well on your own, and you just want to enhance your life with this particular person. So the Three of Swords in the reverse is saying that you have faith, okay? You have faith in this connection. But when we are looking at that Seven of Swords energy and this yellow here, this solar plexus, there is a part of you that is fearful, you know, and you cannot have faith and fear at the same time. So that tells me that you're going in between faith and fear. Sometimes you're afraid of this connection. You're afraid of this particular person or this particular person's reaction. And sometimes you're faithful and you're trusting. So if we can release the resistance, whatever negative energy you're carrying, whatever deceptive energy you're carrying, and I feel like it could, you know, Seven of Swords could also be that you might, in some way, you might be pulling back your energy or you might be running away from this connection in some way. I don't feel like it's conscious. It might be subconscious. You might actually go in the other direction when this person shows up, or, you know, you're a little bit afraid. You might be afraid of the energy or electricity or chemistry that you feel around this person a little bit. It might be overwhelming. So what is it that you are currently feeling? What are you feeling in your heart right now when it comes to this particular person? Let's see. What are you feeling? All right, we've got Princess of Wands or Page of Wands in the reverse. We've got the Hierophant in the reverse. That is your card. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, boy. All right, so with the Page of Wands in the reverse, you know, this can be a little bit of impatience, like your heart is impatient when it comes to this person. With Three of Pentacles in the reverse sitting next to it, you might have, you know, again, a fear that this connection isn't coming together, right? This card, when it's in the upright, it's about coming together. There's a fear here, an impatience of a particular connection not coming together. You know, in this particular card, because it's your card, the Hierophant in the reverse, you know, it's like, I have a fear that this person doesn't want me. All right, you're feeling unwanted, you're feeling unappreciated, you're feeling unloved. You know, and we've got that third eye chakra again. So it's like what you feel like you see happening isn't showing up in the physical world for some reason. And keep in mind, it doesn't mean it's about you, okay? It doesn't mean it's about you. So what this is saying is appreciate the energy that is showing up right now, because it's showing up for a reason. It could mean that divine timing is, it's just not the right time, okay, for some reason. But you are definitely, your heart is impatient with this particular person, you know, and be careful, because, you know, the way you feel about something is what you believe. So, you know, if the deep underlying belief is that we're not going to come together, or this person doesn't want me, that acts as resistance that you need to release. You need to release this energy, okay? You do. So the next question, interestingly enough, is, do you believe in this connection? Do you believe in me, the person that you want to be with? Do you believe in it? Let's see. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Six of Wands. And then we have Death. Okay, so we have two cards here indicating that you don't believe in this connection. You might believe that you are going to have to end up walking away from feelings from this particular person. That, you know, this could mean a couple of things. This could mean that you're walking away, so there is an ending here. You know, Scorpio, Death card. You might know that, or you're sensing that this is coming to an end for some reason, or you're sensing that this, something big here needs to change. But here's the thing, you've got the Six of Wands here, which is a card of victory. The heavier energy around your belief is that this isn't happening, or this isn't going to work out. But you do carry the energy of hope, of victory in this situation. You do see a path to victory. Third eye chakra here. You do see that. So I feel like, you know, your emotions, like we just talked about, are definitely affecting your beliefs. Eventually, this card will turn over and we'll be looking at, you know, the energy of this not happening. Okay, so you got to really mind your thoughts, mind your feelings. if this is something that you truly want and you believed in it in the past, what has changed? If something has really changed from a point when you really believed in this to now, then you might have reason to have lost your belief. If nothing significant has really changed, then the change is happening within you, in your belief. And again, the only thing that has changed is time has passed. Sometimes time can eat away at our ability to believe in something. And I feel like that's what needs to be released. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. This is about surrender, right? Surrender to the universe. The universe knows why something would be in good timing and why something would be in timing that isn't so great. All right? And have gratitude for where you're at no matter what. That's hard sometimes though, right? So the color that shows up the most here is that third eye chakra. So I feel like that's where your energy really needs to be, is stay in your vision, stay in your, your ability to see what it is that you want. Okay? The next color that shows up the most is the yellow, which is fear. Okay? And fear, and like I said, fear and faith can't happen at the same time. Because if you're faithful, that means you're trusting the universe. When you're fearful, you do not trust the universe. All right, so let's see what you would say to this particular person, whoever it is, whoever has given you a tough time, who's being difficult in their, slow in their communication. Let's see what you would say. Whoops. All right, so purple, crown chakra. I know I could have done things differently. All right, so this tells me that you might be spending time kind of beating yourself up about how you have gone about things with this person. Let it wash away, okay? That is adding to resistance. So I feel like however you did things, that's exactly the way you were supposed to go about it. All right? So drop this. Drop that energy. What else do we have here? I desire love. Okay, so this might be somebody that you're falling in love with or have been in love with. Sometimes a relationship or an attraction can grow whether that person is around you physically or not, and vice versa. So you might be desiring and falling in love right now. What else do we have? All right. I desire drama and chaos. Taurus. So you might be saying, no, I don't. But you know what? You know what falls under that category? Romance and mystery. Do you like romance and mystery? Then you like drama and chaos. Okay, so, this might feel like a little bit of a dramatic, romantic mystery. Okay, and it might feed something in you. You might be used to a certain level of drama and chaos in your relationships, okay? It's not like we consciously seek that out necessarily, but I find that it definitely shows up, in a lot of connections, a lot of relationships. People do crave this. I don't care what they say. They do crave it. And you know who you are, and you know what? You're human. You're not perfect. Sometimes this can feel really good. Sometimes this can feel not so good, okay? And you might be on the downswing of this, not feeling so good, okay? Which is making you say, I could have done things differently. Maybe, if this person were to come out tomorrow and say, Taurus, I've been thinking about you for the last, 6 months. And I feel like, we have such a strong connection. I'd love to take you out to dinner. That might feel really good. But it also might feel too easy to you. If you're used to working for a connection or things not being so easy, then you continue to attract that in your life. You continue to attract people that aren't going to make it necessarily easy for you. Okay? And it's because on some level you enjoy it, you like it. Okay? You like feeling like you've possibly even won somebody over. So be mindful of that. That might be something that you need to release, okay? You associate love with this on some level, and you do it. All right? So Taurus, that is what I have for you. If you are looking for a deeper, more personal reading, definitely reach out. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right? Thanks so much. Have a great week. Bye.